Welcome to 2D Board Gamers. My name is Dave.
And I'm Dirk.
And we're back. And
Yeah, they drugged me off the boat kicking and screaming. I wanted to stay,
yeah,
but they said no.
but while we were gone, there was a few articles that popped up, and so we're playing catch up now for the articles. So this is the first one. This is for Trish for Arkham Horror.
The former spy.
And Trish was always one of my favorites in chapter 1, so I'm curious to see what they did to her in chapter 2.
Okay, let's go.
So let's take a look here.
All right, so you're not quite good, or you're quite good, but nobody can catch me. So Trish Scarbrough enjoyed an exciting and dangerous career as a spy for the Black Chamber. She's no stranger to subterfuge, but she also never expected to be at the center of her own conspiracy when a new director arrived to run the organization. After a series of increasingly menial missions, she was strongly encouraged to take time for herself. So, suspicions of her director's motives, she dug into the Chamber's records and discovered evidence of corruption going all the way to the top. Rumors of an organization known as the Red Coterie working behind the scenes, framed for leaking sensitive information. Trish is now on the run and driven to restore her good name. We've run across the Red Coterie.
Yeah, that was that one campaign.
Scarlet Keys, right?
Yes.
Scarlet Key, yeah.
All right. So Trish Scarbrough, she's got a 2 will, 4 intellect, 2 combat, and 4 agility. She is it agency?
Agency, yeah.
Oh, okay. It's agency criminal. You may take an additional action during your turn, which can only be used to evade. And her elder sign is effect +0. After this test resolves, you may disengage from each enemy and move to a connecting location. And she's got 8 physical, 6 mental. That's kind of nice when it's like, yeah, I'm going to disengage and here you go, Guardian. You can engage all those guys for free and deal with them. Yeah, because I really liked where she had investigating before.
Yeah.
I mean, she's still got a high intellect, but she doesn't have the investigation bonus anymore like she did before. Okay. So back in October, we revealed the new core set for Arkham Horror, the card game, which heralds the beginning of an era we're referring to as Chapter 2. With that new core set comes a new set of 5 core investigators, and one of those 5 is Trish Scarbrough.
Okay. And then did we want to look at her
let's
building, or we're going to go on? All right. So returning to the scene as the new Corps' rogue investigator, Trish retains her emphasis on sneaking past enemies, but does so in a different way than before. No longer officially a spy, Trish must now use her skill to solve mysteries while being constantly on the run. And this is reflected in her new playstyle. Her innate ability grants her a bonus evade action once per turn, while her Elder Sign ability can let her slip away from every enemy engaged with her, regardless if she succeeds the associated test or not. Her Elder Sign ability comes with the added feature of letting her move to a connecting location, a feature shared with her signature asset, Covert Ops, which pairs well with her free evade action each turn. If you manage to pull the Elder Sign while performing an evasion test, then you could even combine Covert Ops with Trish's special ability and move 2 locations at once. Ooh, wow. That is nice.
All right, so let's take a look at Covert
But
Ops.
I'm willing to bet they both have to be revealed.
All right, so Covert Ops, it costs 2. It's an asset, provides an intellect, an agility, and a wild. It is a talent. It's illicit. Trish Scarborough's deck only. And as a reaction, after you evade an enemy, exhaust Covert Ops, either draw 1 card or move to a connecting location.
Okay, so they proved me wrong. It does not have to be a revealed location.
Yeah. So it's a connecting.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's a way
you can move somewhere new.
Yeah.
Which could be dangerous, but could be really cool too.
Pretty cool. Well, and you can also move 2 away from like the guys you evaded that are Hunter. That's actually kind of nice because you can stay 1 step ahead of them. All right.
So then the cards we've got here, let's see, we've got Oliver Bishop. So he's a 4-cost ally. He is an ally criminal socialite. He gives you +1 evade or agility. And during your turn, as a lightning action, you can exhaust him to move to a connecting location. And he gives you 2 health and 1 mental.
Okay. Then we have the M1903 Hammerless. It's a 3-cost asset, provides agility, item, weapon, firearm, uses 4 ammo. And as an action, spend 1 ammo, fight using your agility. If the target enemy is exhausted, this attack deals +1 damage.
So now what's her agility?
Takes up a hand slot.
She's a 4, right? Yeah,
4,
so she's got to get agility. All right. All right, then speaking of movement, many of the other cards in Trish's pre-built deck can also boost her mobility, her evasion, or both. Take Oliver Booth, for example, who grants Trish a
Bishop.
bonus. Huh?
Oliver Bishop.
What did I say?
Oliver Booth.
Oliver Bishop, for example, who grants Trish a bonus to her agility and therefore her ability to evade enemies, as well as the ability to move locations as a free action once per round. The boost to agility from Oliver works great with breaking and entering, which lets Trish combine her intellect with her agility for an investigation. Boosting agility also makes it easier to evade enemies, which you can combo with Sticky Fingers for an extra resource, which you can then spend on Silver Tongue for a bigger boost to your next test. Ooh, it's like chains. All right, and then succeeding a test by 2 or more also gets you an extra card draw with the Lucky Cigarette case. And if you happen to commit out of sight to that test, then you get even more free movement out of it. Ooh,
All right.
this sounds good.
Take a look at some of these cards. So we got Breaking and Entering. This is a reprint from Chapter 1. 2-cost event. Provides an intellect and agility. It's a trick. Investigate using books. Add your agility to your books for this investigation. If you succeed by 2 or more, you may automatically evade an enemy at this location. This action does not provoke attacks of opportunity. I don't remember if that's the old one. If that's similar to the old one or not. I can't remember.
I think it is, actually.
Yeah, it's been a while since
I think it is. I haven't played that one in a long time now.
Yeah.
All right, then we've got Sticky Fingers, which is a 1-cost asset. It's a talent, which has a limit of 1 per investigator. And then as a reaction, after you successfully evade an enemy, you can exhaust it to gain a resource. Ooh, that is nice.
Yeah. And it's just a sweet, innocent little girl. She's not doing anything illicit, is she?
Preston needs that one.
Yeah.
I need to put that in my old Preston deck.
All right, then we got Silver Tongue, 2-cost asset, 1 intellect, 1 agility. It's a talent. As a lightning action, spend a resource. You get +1 books for the skill test, +2 instead if this is an evasion or a parlay. Or lightning action, spin a resource, you get +1 agility for this skill test, +2 agility instead if this is an evasion or parlay. So I'm really liking these new ones, and I'm curious to see how they play. But
yeah,
it looks like each class is getting one, so that's pretty cool.
Yep. All right, then the Lucky Cigarette case. They see this one's a reprint too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a 2-cost asset. It's an item, charm, and after you succeed at a skill test by 2 or more, you can exhaust it to draw a card. And of course, it takes up a accessory slot.
So Out of Sight is a skill. It's agility, practice, max 1 committed per skill test. If this test is successful by 2 or more, the performing investigator must disengage from each enemy and move to a revealed connecting location. Wow, so in theory, you could get 3 locations away.
It sounds like it. All right, so longtime fans of Arkham Horror, the card game, will know that extra actions and movements are classic features of the Rogue class, and another thing they have in spades is extra resources. We already mentioned Sticky Fingers, but Trish has other sources of extra income in her deck as well. For example, the Thieves Kit can let you use Trish's agility for an investigation instead of her intellect, netting you a resource if you succeed, while the event Paint the Town Red pulls an enemy out of the encounter deck that you must contend with. It can also grant you multiple extra resources. Plus, Trish can always just evade the enemy with her abilities. Finally, though it doesn't technically grant additional resources, Prestidigitation does let you fast play an item asset for a discount, on the condition that you return something to your hand at the end of the turn. Oh, that's cool. Doesn't sound like it has to be the same item. This can let you whip out the Hammerless on an enemy you just evaded, attacking with Trish's agility instead of her much lowered combat skill.
All right. So Thieves Kit is a 3-cost asset, provides an intellect, item tool, illicit, uses 6 supplies as an action. Spend 1 supply. You can investigate using books or agility. And if you succeed, gain 1 resource.
Okay. Then we've got Paint the Town Red. So this is a 0-cost asset that provides event that provides intelligence and agility. And it's a Fortune Gambit. And as a parlay action, you can search the top 9 cards of the encounter deck for a non-elite enemy, draw it, and gain resources equal to that enemy's printed health. And you'll shuffle the encounter deck afterwards. Oh, that's kind of cool. So, I mean, yeah, you do, it might, if you only need a little bit, you can pull out a smaller one. But if you need a lot, you can pull out a bigger one to do it. But you're going to have to deal with it.
Right. Well, they just evade it and let the Guardian deal with it. Beat it, move it.
I'm the one stuck playing the Guardian in this situation.
Here, Dirk,
like.
you deal with him. Oh, by the way, he's going to do damage if
he'll do 2 and 2.
He's got alert and retaliate. So.
Yeah.
All right.
So wait, no, the printed health, if it's per investigator, is still just the number, though, right? If it's like 5 per investigator, would
Draw
it
it
just
and
be
gain
5?
resources equal to the enemy's printed health.
So would that be 5 or 5 per investigator?
That I don't know. Wait,
Yeah, that I'm not sure
I
about.
have to look up the rule on that. All right. So prestidigitation, I think that was on this paragraph.
Yep.
So it's 1 cost event. Will, agility skills. It's a trick. Play fast only during your turn. Play an item asset from your hand, reducing its cost by 2. When your turn ends, return an item asset you control to your hand. And it does not have to be the same item, which is kind of cool. All right. With how her actions flow together, Trish can adapt on the fly to any situation, which is only compounded by her additional deck building options. Veterans of Arkham Horror, the card game, will recall that the original version of Trish could include Seeker cards in her deck, and this new version is no different. If you're curious about what sort of Seeker cards you can find in Trish's pre-built deck, be sure to check out a preview of Joe Diamond and the Seeker class from back in November.
Oh, wow, I didn't realize it was that long ago.
All
right. So we've got here the Black Chamber Operative is her signature weakness. He's a humanoid courtier with 4 attack, 4 evade, and 2 health. And he's a hunter prey, Trish Scarbrough only. And as forced, after you evade Black Chamber Operative, you can place 1 of your clues on your location. If you cannot, the enemy readies, engages you, and makes an immediate attack.
Ugh.
And he deals 1 strength and 1 mental, or 1 health and 1 mental.
Yuck. All right. Speaking of seeking, as a former spy on the run, it's only natural that Trish would be hunted by her associates at the Black Chamber. Her signature weakness, the Black Chamber Operative, does exactly that, chasing Trish down no matter where she tries to hide, or which dimension she's in at the time. Since the chamber is fully familiar with Trish's methods, she'll have to work a bit harder to give them the slip, leaving clues behind as false leads in order to get them off her trail. It's going to take all of Trish's resourcefulness and skill in order to fend off the operatives she once thought were her colleagues. But with quick thinking and a friend or two, she can pull it off while accomplishing the main mission to boot.
So a dashing rogue. With her evasive maneuvers and ability to adapt on the fly, Trish Scarbrough is a perfect example of what the rogue class has to offer in Chapter 2 of Arkham Horror, the card game. All right.
Look forward to our preview of the Mystic class in the coming weeks.
Woohoo.
All right. Yeah. So I'm really I'm curious to see what her deck building is.
Now do they have the backside on the preview?
Not on these previews.
Okay.
They don't.
I couldn't remember.
Yeah, when is the release date on Arkham? Do they have that yet?
Yeah, last I heard, March
20th. Okay. All right.
So now, are they coming in the box, or are they coming?
They're coming in the box.
Okay.
This is previewing the 5 investigators that are in the box.
Okay, I couldn't remember if they were in the box or if they were separate.
Yeah. So, and then at the time of this recording, the Preston article came out as well. So we'll go over that in a separate video. But yeah, I'm really liking what I'm seeing with the Chapter 2 stuff. I was a little hesitant. I mean,
I am going to miss some of my favorite cards.
Yeah.
And hopefully we will see a return of them in some form. But, I mean, one of my absolute favorites is probably not coming back.
No.
At least not in its current form.
Too powerful.
Yep.
All right. Well, anyways. So, yeah. So that was Rogue. So that's the 3rd investigator article that they had. So that's pretty cool. And
3 down, 2 to go.
Yep. So thank you for watching, everyone. Please like and subscribe.
And if you want to see more content by us, go and hit that notification bell down there, and you'll get alerts whenever we post our videos. All right, see you.